Hi everyone, welcome to another Toomey's World, along with another Throwback Thursday. Now, 30 years ago is 1985, so for the next couple Throwback Thursdays, I'm going to show you some television shows that inspired me, and these were the first ever television shows that I saw, and this is what kind of made me get into television, or want to get into television. And this week I'm going to show you a game show that you may have known called Sale of the Century. It was a game based off of Temptations. It ran from 1969 to 1973, and then from 1983 to 1989. And I'm going to show you some segments from the 80s. Now, the game was a question and answer game where the more that you knew, the more you can win. Now, it was pretty much a progressive game. Now, along the way, you could actually use the points that you won to buy items, such as instant bargains. Now, here's a couple of them. Some of them were very funny, and I want to share them with you right now. Now, let's see some instant bargains. Some of them were kind of funny, such as this set of luggage. Now, when I first saw these, I was wondering, why is the girl dressed up like that? Just to show off? And I don't mean the body parts. I'm just going, why do people do that? But that's just part of how we see life. Now, here's another one that I'm going to show you. And here's one that you would know. A robot with Star Wars characters. Now, the robot, as you can see, fell off the set. And I wonder if they get it to work. Now, I don't remember if the contestant bought this or not. And they're just rubbing it, making it be your best friend. Okay, moving on.
Oh, look at this.
Now, here is a prize of party favors. And a girl pops out of the cake. I don't understand why that's part of a cake. I don't understand why girls do that, or why we live to see that. I don't understand. It makes no sense. And some instant bargains had what was known as a sales surprise. If the player did take the bargain, they would not only get the prize, but they would get a secret amount of money, ranging from $500 to $1,200. Here's an example of Summer Bartholomew running away with the prize and the money, and this is entertaining.
Listen, I'll hang on to Summer here, and it's about your nails now. You've got a sales surprise, even though they didn't give it to you back there. Alan, you've got...
Now, by the way, this is the host of the show, Jim Perry.
300, 400, 500, $600. Hang on to all the money. We promise you'll get it. Thank you, Summer. Alan's got $600 in cash. You've got the tables, and it costs you just $5. We knocked the $5 off your score. You're down to 30. Anything can happen, friends. That's part of the joy.
And there was a segment called the Fame Game. And what players had to do was guess the identity of a famous person or guess clues from a famous place or thing. And here's an example.
Game board and looking for a famous person.
Okay.
Few people remember, but I once turned the letters on Wheel of Fortune. I still do some turning. I was born and still live in Merced, California, where I commute to a job many of you know. I've appeared in films as Love is Forever, Shadow Riders, on TV's Days of Our Lives. In 1975, I was Miss USA and second runner-up in the Miss Universe pageant. Right now, I'm standing about 15 in. That's right, yes.
And Summer's laughing. Now, Summer, you know how I feel about people. You're one of my pieces of inspiration.
Control of the board. Don't you go away after this, Summer. $10 money card is where as you turn the letter. Well, all right. Jim, $10 money card. We lock into your buzzer. Good luck. $10 money card.
Now that $10 square, if you did land on it, $10 would be added to your score. There would also be a $15 and a $25 money card. Now, the person with the highest score would then play one of 3 different bonus games. There were 3 throughout the entire history of the show. The first one was when you had to go shopping for prizes, such as what you saw here. And the second one was the winner's board. And then the third was the winner's big money game, but I'm going to show you from the winner's board. The player was shown a 20 number board. Behind each number there was a prize, and you keep on picking numbers until you match a prize up, so therefore you can win 10 prizes. Now, one of the 10 prizes was a car, which is right beside them, and the other was $10,000. Now, to win one of those two, you had to find one of those win cards. Now, there would be 2 win cards for that matter. Now, the win card would also mean whatever number you would pick, whatever prize behind that number is what you would win. So in this case, he would win whatever's behind number 15, which would be $3,000. Now, the player could go on until they were defeated or until they cleared the board. Now, once they clear the board, they could risk all their 10 prizes that they had and go for one more game, and winning that game would give them $50,000 on top of those 10 prizes. But if the player did lose the game, they would lose the 10 prizes, but not any of the prizes that they won for instant bargains. And when someone either won big or retired undefeated or won $10,000 worth of the car, they would hear this music that you're hearing, and it reminds me of something very happy, or something's coming to a happy ending, like this video. Until we meet again, John Toomey saying, you are you, I am me, together we can make a difference. Bye.